Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ahmed. Now that's all for the evaluation and feedback for project speeches. Moving on to the technical role players report, and for that I would like to first call upon the grammarian Toastmaster Divya.
Grammarian
So
will be
today's
Toastmasters.
replacement.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah,
My mistake,
okay.
yeah.
All right. So what was that again?
Yeah, the grammarian
So I
report.
have a message for you from Grammarly and siblings. They are really proud of you tonight. Your speech was very, very clear and so on point that I couldn't find as many grammatical error as I would like to, as the grammar police. But tonight I also have so many words that I loved. And this include TM Han when he said to do it consistently, to learn to be able to be consistent. TM Nazira when she said it is a habit. It is what you do and not your goal. So don't focus too much on your goal. TM Emily, she had so many good things to say to us, which is seek help, gain more knowledge from others, build a better connection with people, improve our self-esteem. TM June, when she said, I feel proud with my own dishes. You know, time cures even the harshest and grievous periods of our lives. And we have seen it through June's roller coaster of a life. TM Abdul Wahid, when he said, we shouldn't think that there is only one way to make it in this life. That is, there is more than a way to be successful. And also when he said, break the rules, but don't break the law. So also we have TM Nisa when she said, water is life. Everyone deserves clean water. A lot of people living in Africa and war-infested countries will wish your words will come true, dear TM Nisa. Lastly, I also have TM Dr. Rashid who said, organize your speech, connect it, and make it impactful. Start and end your speech with that bang. Give it a punch to the solar plexus. So, but nevertheless, I still jotted down some suggestions for you to improve your grammar. So this includes when someone said, me myself like to. So it would be better if you just use, I enjoy doing this and that. Tells us to told us. After completed, when I completed. People don't need your S there. You can forget that S. Also, I am kind of a person, you can just remove that and just say, I am a person who, and go on with your speech. When someone said, you was, actually, a lot of native speakers also use this kind of speech. It's better when you say, you were. Congratulations for finishing will be better if you say, congratulations for completing. So with that, I'll also like to ask you for a round of applause for those who were able to use the word of the day, which is TM Han, TM Navira, and TM Emily in so many other ways. Like by changing it with accomplished, achieved. That was wonderful. You did a good job. Back to your general evaluator. I hope you enjoyed my report.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Zainab. Indeed, it was an enjoyable report for grammarian. When I first heard the word grammar police, I thought your report's gonna be more strict, but it ended up as very fun, and you had the enthusiasm, I think, which made the environment very light. And thank you so much, Zainab, for that. Next, moving on to the next technical role players report, which would be the R counter, and for that, I'd like to invite Toastmaster Nazira.
Hi everyone. Thank you, GE. Can I share my
All right,
screen?
just one moment, yeah. One moment. One moment. All right, go ahead.
All right. Okay. So for today's meeting, which is the 11th meeting, we can see that a few people did very well without any speed crutches. For example, Ahmad as the presiding officer, TM Han for both table topic speaker and also speech evaluator, and also our grammarian TM Zainab and Simon TM Hizbullah. Okay, so other than that, we can see that there are a few speech crutches from TM Indonesia with 5 speech crutches, a bit quite number of arms from TM Akram, in total 46, one from DTM Indonesia for the table topic master, and then 5 from TM Jaya. This one I didn't include myself as the table topic speaker, and then TM Emily with 9, TM Junigan with 10, TM Abdul Wahid only 2, TM Nisa with 30, TM Puja with 3, TM Dr. Rashid with 3, TM Emily with 7 As, Mufaro with, TM Mufaro with 4 As, 18 arms in total 22, TM Jaya 2 As, 4 arms, 1 De in total 7, and lastly TM Ahmad as the evaluator for speech evaluator 2 with 4 As, 4 Ums and 1 By in total 9. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nazira. And finally, we'd like to call upon the timer to give us the timer report. And I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Hizbullah for that.
Okay. All right. So we start at exactly 8 p.m. and Toastmaster Han calls the meeting at allocated 2 minutes. President opening address was 4 minutes. The club successful series took around 14 minutes, extra 4 minutes. Toastmaster the ini Akram finished within the time. Table topic session also finished within the time period. Now moving on to the table topic session. First speaker TM Toastmaster Hanun finished within the time period. Jaya finished slightly earlier. Nazira also, Nazira was given within the time period. Emily within the time period. And then moving on to the prepared project speeches. First prepared speaker, which is Toastmaster Jun. For the first project speech, she managed to finish within the time period 5 minutes 44 seconds, which is very good. The second speaker, prepared speaker, Toastmaster Abdul Wahid, finished within the time period also. The third speaker, Toastmaster Nisa, just exceed 0.01 second. So maybe this is just, I can just change it to within the red period. No worries, Nisa. And then table topic evaluator, Dr. Rashid finished within the time period, 6 minutes 52 seconds. First speech evaluator Emily exceeded than the allocated time, 3.5. Yep. And then second speech evaluator Mufaro within the time period. Han slightly exceeded 0.02 second. Fourth evaluation. Jaya within the time period, Ahmad within the time period, and Zainab also within the time period. Nazira also within the time period as the R counter. I myself should be either. I forgot to press the start button. Sorry. Back to you, General Evaluate.
Okay, thank you so much, Heimer. And that is all for the technical role players report. And next, I would like to move on to my evaluation as the general evaluator for tonight. Starting off with the good remarks, the meeting started on time, which is very much commendable because time is very important when it comes. Time management is very important when it comes to meetings, especially Toastmaster meeting where we value everyone's time. And next we have the trying of different platforms, as I know that usually everyone uses Zoom, but tonight this would be my first time actually attending a Toastmaster a meeting through these Teams, and I believe it's a initiative by you guys to just try on something new, or like may I know like what was the intention of changing from Zoom to Teams? Is it something you guys wanted to try, or yeah, anyone would like to?
Yeah, hi, I'm the SAA here. So
Yeah,
actually,
sure.
the Teams was part of the subscription as for university or from UTP that our students have full accessibility on all the features on Teams like basically. So we want to try out whether we can try something on Teams instead of just on the Zoom. Yeah.
I see. Okay, sure. Yeah, which is something was new from here. I like that. And everyone, another thing that was commendable was you were quick to adjustments, that because we were going a little overtime, and you adjusted the time from 10 minutes of break to 5 minutes. I think it was something that it's something good to make changes accordingly. That's something I noticed that was good. And I noticed the teamwork within the members and exco members. I noticed that you all help each other to conduct this meeting. Throughout the meeting, I saw like some of them had difficulties with maneuvering the sharing screen because it's all new for everyone. So yes, I did see that. So good. I appreciate the teamwork because the teamwork would definitely bring you guys a long way. That's most important when it comes to Toastmaster. And I also noticed the agenda. The agenda looks very in detailed. I really liked how it's put together. I think whatever details or information you should know, it's everything in the agenda. And there is a lot of information in the agenda, but yet it looks neat. It doesn't look clumsy or it doesn't look too much to digest. It's very well put together. And I also noticed a small thing here. It's in the awards presentation where you present awards for best table topic speaker, best speaker, project speaker, and evaluator, and also role player. So, which means you would actually choose the best role player. Am I right? So yeah, I think it's definitely something new. I have not come across in any other clubs before, and I applaud that because you remind that you don't also forget the role players who put the effort to run the meeting smoothly for that particular meeting. So I think that's very good to appreciate the role player and like give them a pat in the back as an encouragement to keep doing better. And yeah, that's all for the areas that I think you guys excelled at. Now, moving on to the areas of improvement. This is something of my personal opinion and what I've noticed. So you may choose to follow or choose not to follow. You may adjust according to your club's culture, because there are clubs who they have their own culture and norms of doing it certain ways. So yeah, this is what I've noticed throughout the meeting tonight. Okay, first of all, I suggest it would be better if you can have the word of the day in the first speech. because I noticed the word of the day is in the second page, if I'm not mistaken, at the end of the agenda after the meeting schedule, right? So I think it would be better if you try to squeeze it in the first page somewhere, maybe even in the sites where you have your member details and all that. Just give a small slot over there for you to insert the word of the day details, so that a member, a guest who comes in, that's the first thing they notice. They read the first page and they know that this is the word of the day, and they are known beforehand before coming to the meeting. That's one. And secondly, I noticed that you have the timing guides for only for project speeches, like if it's 5 to 7 minutes, it's 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. I think it would be better if you do that for other sessions too. So the timer would be more aware of the timing for lights when they are supposed to switch. If the timer is new, they might not know. So yeah, if the timer does know when there's a color switch, then it's okay, because I've come across such issues in other meetings where the timer is new, like they take up the timer role for the first time, and the agenda was not informed about the changing lights, and they were confused when to do so. So they actually showed the colors at the wrong timing. So just to avoid that, perhaps it's just a suggestion. And another one is I think you may add your upcoming events and meeting schedules. Like you did mention that you meet on every second and fourth Tuesdays. Perhaps you can add the date of the next meeting or any upcoming events that you have, the date and the time together. So I think that will be something to you guys can add in your agenda. And finally, I would like to suggest you may also have a segment or a part of the agenda where you can put in a short paragraph about your club. Like you on the top of the agenda, I noticed you put your date where the club was chartered, but maybe you can add with that, like who charted it or and such things. Because I noticed the Toastmaster of the evening, if I'm not mistaken, he had a he did a brief explanation about Toastmasters International, where it was charted and how it was charted and all that. Perhaps you can come up with a standard paragraph or standard passage for anyone to read, and you may put that into the agenda, because I did notice that you have a segment on the left side of your agenda where you put the details of the excos, right? So that repeats every page. I noticed that. So you can maybe have that added to the second page or the third page regarding the Toastmaster International and all that. So when you have guests, the Toastmaster can just read from there, because I thought today's introduction for Toastmaster International was a bit all over the place. So yeah, this is something that I can suggest to help have a smooth introduction next time. Overall, I think today was a great meeting, even though it went a little over time. But I think the overtime happened because this is the first time everyone is using the Teams, I guess. So there were technical issues, which is very usual because of these virtual meetings. And I totally understand. Other than that, it was a great evening, great meeting, and definitely I applaud the Toastmaster of the evening to have made this session very mm, had a very enthusiasm. You showed great enthusiasm, and definitely you did a great job, and great job to all the role players. That is all from my GE evaluation, and I'd like to pass the floor back to the Toastmaster of the evening. Am I right?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Pooja, for that very detailed evaluation and a lot of motivation to us as well in order to improve for the next meetings in the future. Thank you very much for that. So this brings us to the end of the Toastmasters meeting, and I just want to say that I thoroughly enjoyed today's meeting. It's been a while for me. It's been like almost more than 1 month. coming back. So with that being said, I would like to hand over. To the president, Toastmaster Ahmed. Over to you, Toastmaster. Ahmed, you're not audible.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now it's clear.
I was so excited. I just started talking without stopping. Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Akram, for that, for being the Toastmaster of the evening. We have accomplished today's meeting, and we have given justice to the theme of today's meeting, if I may say. Before I go into the feedback and the announcement of the winners, I'd like to mention a couple of announcements. The first one is we will be organizing the Toastmasters International speaking and evaluation contest, which is supposed to be held on the 28th of this month. So we would like to have two different players in this. First, we are looking for participants from the UTP Toastmasters Club to participate in the speaking and evaluation contest. So please, once we provide all of the information, please do register yourselves. But at the same time, we are looking for role players, those who are willing to be role players. Of course, we would suggest each and every member within the Toastmasters Club to please participate, because this is a great opportunity for you. And this would not just be a great opportunity for you, but also a great experience, because you have come this far. You have come this far, and we hope to see you guys register for it. And don't worry, we will be posting all of the information on the Toastmasters, on our UTP TMC group, WhatsApp group. So with that, I can now move on to the feedback session to see what kind of feedback we have from those who attended today. I'd like to first start off with one of our speakers from the Passion Advanced Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster June, who wasn't born on June, but are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so thank you very much again for coming and giving your speech here. We'd like to see you even attend and at the same time participate in our future meetings. But we'd like to know maybe a few words. What do you think about our meeting? But at the same time, how can we improve?
You mean today's meeting?
Yes.
How can we improve? Maybe improve on how to use Microsoft Teams. And
Okay.
I'm still exploring how to use, because I used to familiar with Zoom actually.
Yeah, even we were using Zoom for all the previous 10 meetings. But then we just did, because okay, one of the reason is because our university, we have a whole subscription, a Microsoft Office subscription, and it comes with everything from Microsoft Document, PowerPoint, but at the same time comes with Teams. So the whole organization uses it, so we have it for free, and we just decided maybe we could see how it works first.
But what I found is Zoom. I'm not sure for those using laptop, but actually I'm using iPad. When someone is sharing their screen, during Microsoft Teams is not actually full screen, so I can see faces. So if I want to print screen some information, I will print screen others people's face. Whereas Zoom will not have that issue. I think Zoom, I personally find Zoom will be much better.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that. We will put that in our. We'll note that down. Thank you. All right. Okay. So the winners of the table topics, manual speaker, and evaluator and role players are already here. So can we share our screen to make the announcement, or?
Just 1 minute.
Okay.
Bu,
So-
I will need your help to take the photo later, yeah, Bu. Right, go on.
Okay. All right.
While they do that, everyone please open up your mics before we announce. Everyone open up your mic so that we can hear you, and you can try and guess who the winners are when I ask. Okay. All right. So, who can guess who the best table topic speaker for today's meeting is? Come on, guys.
On.
Okay.
Me.
All right. The best table topic speaker is Toastmaster.
He sabotaged.
Very
He
good.
sabotaged the result.
Something's
go.
wrong. Something's wrong.
There we go.
I hope elections aren't like this. Okay, all right. Moving on to the next one. Who can guess who the best manual speech speaker is? Any guesses?
Go ahead.
Abdul Wahid.
Nisa.
Nisa. All right.
Surely Ahmad.
Can you
Ahmad.
All right. Okay, the best manual speech evaluator is Toastmaster June. Well done. Congratulations.
Wait. Let me spotlight.
Wow. Thank you. And I'm so surprised for my first time.
Well done.
Congrats, June.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
You won the award in December, though. It would have been nice if you had won it in June. All right. Okay. Next, moving on, we have the Best Evaluator Award. Can you guess who the best evaluators are?
Emily.
Emily,
The-
Dr. Rashid.
Emily, Dr. Rashid. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's actually, all right. The best evaluators are number 1. Han, you can. Emily, Toastmaster Emily. Well done. And then the next one,
Thank you.
Wow.
Toastmaster Mufaro. Congratulations. And then the next, oh, you can take a picture, right?
Yeah. I think, can you go back to Emily for a while? Okay. Okay, Mufaro. Yes, Mufaro. Alright. Wait. Okay, Mufaro didn't open the camera, is it?
It's okay. It's taken.
Alright, next.
And the final.
It's taking long. Sorry.
Oh.
No, go on. Sorry. Yeah, my
Okay.
laptop is
All
lagging.
right. No worries. And the final Best Evaluator Award goes to, guess who, guys?
Jaya
Jaya.
Sabri.
Jaya.
Jaya.
Whoa. So all the best
You asked late.
evaluators, the best
Oh, we have
evaluators are
three best
three
evaluator.
women. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Three. They have
That is
dominated.
man.
They have
That is man.
ladies. Okay, all right. Now, last but not the least, guess who the best role player is? Come on, guys. This has to be easy.
Zainab.
Grammar police.
Zainab. Okay, what?
Hizbullah.
Who else?
Hizbullah.
Hizbullah. Bull, the
Bull.
great bull. Let's see if bull is the great bull. All right. And the best role player is Toastmaster Zainab. Congratulations,
love your
Toastmasters Zainab.
voice.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, it's okay, Bull. Bull, you're not that great today, probably because you already won the Vice Chancellor Award, so it's okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all the winners. We have come to the end of today's meeting. Toastmaster Jaya, have I left out any announcements?
No, I guess everything is done.
All right. A kind reminder on the speaking and evaluation contest. Please do participate and involve. I know all of you have done with your EAs. So there's going to be a lot of things to talk about. Please do participate for a better experience, but at the same time, to be part of the fabric of our club. Thank you for participating to all the speakers, role players, evaluators, and the guests, and anyone else who may have attended today's meeting just to observe. It was an amazing meeting. This is the second last meeting of the year, so I'd like to see you all in the final meeting in the next end of this month. This brings us to the end, and I hereby adjourn today's.
Oh, Ahmad.
Yes.
One. Look at the screen. One more.
Oh, my sincere apologies. I'd like to provide the certificate token of appreciation to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Pooja. Toastmaster Pooja.
Where is Toastmaster Pooja? I can't find her.
Oh, did she leave? Oh, I'm really sorry. Toastmaster Pooja left. She left.
She left already. Then it's okay.
She left earlier or just now? Okay. All right. I think we can just send it to her then.
All right. Okay.
All right. And so thank you so much. And since we've come to the
Ahmed,
end of the meeting, yes.
those Toastmasters graduating this year, they should give a meal. That's what I heard.
Okay, if you are coming back from Sri Lanka, I will definitely do that. We will definitely do that. All right. Okay, thank you so much, and I hereby adjourn today's meeting. So, yeah, bye.